Good afternoon, YouTube. Back again with a completely different format for my monthly review on energy consumption, utility usage, gas, water, electric, rainwater, and PV power used. I'm going to start off quickly with gas. As you can see, January we used 173, February used 200, and March we used 159 meters cubed. Using the rough formula of 11.8 multiplied together gives you the amount of kilowatts consumed: 2052, 2363, and 1876. So in the short amount of data collecting time, we have gone up and slightly down, and I believe we'll be going down even further as we go into April. Moving now on to water, or what is actually not water. Water. Better. In January we used 2.9 meters cubed, February 3.6, and March 3.4, giving us an average usage of 93, 128 litres and 109 litres a day respective. So actually, what we've done? We've done the same, haven't we? We've gone up and down. I'm going to have to get a bigger whiteboard. Moving now on to electricity, we've got our 4 months of data. January we used 233.7 kilowatt hours, February used 204.3 kilowatt hours, and March we used 266.6 kilowatt hours, giving us an average of 7.2 kilowatts a day in January, 7.2 kilowatts per day in February, but increasing to 8.6 in March. So if we go by consumption of the month, it actually goes down, up, but if we go by daily consumption, it's gone along and up. So this is probably down to what I've been doing in the basement, plus we've been using the tumble dryer quite a bit. It's been a very wet March, so hopefully as we're halfway through April now, I can see that we're going to decrease that a little bit, hopefully, if the weather starts to turn nice. The PV is a very easy measurement because it's just read off a screen and reset every sort of 10 days to keep the numbers down. So we've got 7.3 kilowatts in January, 10.4 kilowatts in February, and 18.7 kilowatt hours consumed in March. What are we? I think we're about we're just under halfway, but we've had 4 days of cloud in April, so PV, oh hang on, I've rubbed my thing out. PV is only going up and up, so hopefully we can go up even further in April. Finally, we're on to the rainwater usage. January 2024 litres, February 1948 litres, and March 2474 litres, giving us an average usage of 65 litres per day January, 69 litres per day February, and 79 litres per day March. Now we did have quite a few snow days in March, spent the best part of the week here not doing much, so used the loo a little bit more, which is good because we've increased our usage ever so slightly, and then we've gone up quite a bit. So this might drop in summer if we don't get enough rain, but I will continue to make improvements to the rainwater harvesting system and my solar system and battery storage system, so we can expand this number ever upwards. So finally, I need to go and do some costings, see how much this has all cost me out of my wallet. Right, so we're now on to the costings of the utilities for the month of March. 1876 kilowatt hours times by 4 pence per kilowatt hour gives us £75 and 4p. Standing charge for having gas supplied is 16 pence per day, 31 days, £4.96, gives us exactly £80 for gas. So it does look like gas is starting to decline quite significantly, so we will see how that goes into the next month. Electricity has gone up, 266 kilowatt hours, 15p a kilowatt, £39 and 99 pence. 31 days of the standing charge for the supply of electricity gives us £8 6p standing charge, total of £48 and 6p. A grand total of £128 5p. If we look at our overall gas and electricity usage, it does look like we went up between January and February and went down into March. by about £12.50 there, so not too bad. We'll see how that goes into obviously the next month. And finally, we've got water on the utility side at 3.4 metres consumed. That's 3,400 litres, £3.50 per 1,000 litres. Supplied £11.90. Okay. Now on to the off-grid side. Rainwater, 2,474 litres consumed. We had a few days off with the snow. We had a few days off before the wedding, so it was in use a bit more. Used some in the garden. £3.50 per metres cubed gives us £8.65 saved. Anything is better than nothing. Solar PV, reminder that we are running 480 watts and well, I said 3 kilowatts on the last thing, but it's probably nearer 2.7. I never take it down that low anyway. 18.7 kilowatts consumed times by the 15p rate gives us £2.80. A total of £11.45 for the off-grid. And now we need to look at this bit here. So 2,000, you see rainwater, anything is better than nothing, so I put an up arrow. We consumed less, we went down, and we used like almost 500 litres more in March. Solar PV, again, I drew the arrow in and I rubbed it out, but 7.3 is better than nothing. 10.4 the following month and 18.7. So we've got 18.7 to beat in April, and on the 16th, I guess. So we are most of the way there. So watch this space. We should see a bigger number next month. So finally, you can see our utility bill has gone up by £8, and then it went down by about £12.50. So, but we should see this number dropping off to rock bottom now. As I said in the previous video, we'll only be using gas for cooking on the hob and heating hot water, and this number should rise next month as well. So thank you very much for watching. I still haven't settled on a finished layout for this, and I want to do some proper computer work, get this all up on computer, do some grids and graphs and things, and see how it goes. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, rate, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!